9/26/2010. I'm going to show the daily chart on Apple. And we were getting net short and selling out our long position. We ran all the way up based on the iPhone release and all the other chatter and QE3 and whatnot. Same thing. What I would like to point out, though, is that the 40-day simple moving average is going to be where we're going to hit this support level. That we haven't quite tested it. The 150-day moving average, which is the white line, and it's still rising. This is going to be right here. That's $647 at the 50-day simple moving average. The 40-day simple moving average on this name is $659, and they'll change. The 20-day moving average, where it broke down, is at $680. And of course, as we were getting shorter up here for this pullback, and remember, Apple's a very good trade. It's a very good company. When we got up to 705, anything that does get overbought, as we have showed many times, letting these things get their reversal, letting the stock work its overbought process off. It's going to be in a trading range, like I said, both to the upside and to the reversal downside. I want to point out clearly to my MMTs that any up movement back into resistances is that this name isn't healthy until it gets back above the 10 and 20-day simple moving averages. That means that the up move will continue to serve as resistance. We have had a wonderful pullback. You can see that we're on the 4th day of this pullback. We'd like to see one more day down here. We'd like to see this thing get down to about right down here at this 50-day moving average. And that's right around 647. That would be the ultimate test for this name. We've been trading it intraday from selling short at the highs and buying off of the bottoms, and we're $3 off the bottom there. It's in a new range. This is a $8.69 range intraday. Once again, my friends, the put options that were being bought was the right thing to do. However, like Apple being the leader in its sector, okay, and Google's the leader in its sector, and it's in the internet sector. They're two different sectors. But we just want to focus on the fact that once these overbought bulls pull back, we will be looking for the lower entry. Okay, we did it across the board today. We did it with lots of stocks with MMTs here today. And it's really a great place to be because we have the high frequency trading here. We have the platform that we use. We know when things are going to go higher. We are shaking out that bull at $705. I called that target. We were off of that thing up here. We were getting short because it already made the big long move up. And Apple has a history of doing this and pulling back and setting up a new base on this daily chart will be a guide. Not to mention that if I pull up a weekly chart here on Apple, AAPL, and you can see here that the 10-week moving average is going to be a critical area. This was where we were getting net short, and this is a weekly one, so you can see it in this view. And I'm going to go ahead and blow this up, MMT. And basically what I want you to see, MMT, is where that 10-week moving average is. Because that 10-week moving average, MMT, is at $653. So you know, it has not tested it. I'm going to draw a trend line here for you, MMT. Across this ridge right here. Now, this used to be resistance, and it had these weekly pullbacks before. They had the big breakouts, and we shorted that move. It was time to get long because that was a major support level here. This was way back when it had that big $100 drop. Now, from this area here, the 20-week is right there. So when we look at our daily, we can see that Apple has got support at the 50-day down here. We can see that this 10-week moving average is going to be the area that if we can break below here and continue one more day of selling to come down and test these 10-week moving average here, that's where we're going to look at really getting aggressive there. Okay? And this is going to be the first major support level at that 10-week on this pullback here now. And that would come down below that 40-day, right into that 50-day moving average or close to it as part of the equation in that 10-week moving average. That 10-week moving average right now is at 653.47. And the 50-day is 647 on a daily. So we're going to give where the 10-week, if this thing is strong and doesn't want to break or close below the 10-week, then it's a viable trade to trade back up to 697 from the lower levels in Apple, should that be the case. So MMT will stay right here on it. We have 12 million shares. We have an intraday low. We got 203 lows. Yesterday we had a lot of lows. And there's a daily reversal. Here's that weekly reversal. It's all clear and ready, locked and loaded at the lower support levels. We'll bounce, we'll buy those support levels and sell back into the resistance levels. Time, 9:50 a.m. Date, 9/26/2012.